Hey, what's going on, peas? Remember me? That's right, 2022 Overwatch Olympic champion for Spain, winner of the Lucio racing. As a Lucio athlete, if you will, I've decided to show you 6 of my exclusive, super effective rollouts I like to use in game. These are all rollouts to get yourself from a spawn room to an active point area. So let's head straight into the first of 6, starting us off in Icon World. You can use this series of wall rides as a quick and more unexpected approach to recontest the first defending point on Icon World. Here's how it's done. Obviously, make sure you're on speed for all of these rollouts, not healing. Walk forward and use your amp when you reach the wooden boxes. Wall ride off the left spawn door wall, then over to the tree to the right. This doesn't grant enough clearance to keep a flow of wall riding, so do one B-hop on the ground, keeping your momentum, then a wall ride on the wall under the bridge, then one on the edge of the building, to which you're then bending yourself around to the left in a little S shape to curve around and hit the right side of the adjacent building and angle your camera slightly up to clear that wall. Spot number 2 is the fastest way I've found to clear this first stairs area if you need a quick way back to point on Blizzard World. Begin your rollout at the back side of point and wall ride off the side of the sign. Keep your camera angled low as it will give you less height from your wall rides. From here to the fireplace, and here's the trickiest part of the rollout. So, keep it low enough up until here so that you have momentum and you're also underneath the doorway. Then angle your camera up and to the right whilst using your amp to hit the lamppost. Then curve that rollout to the left and wall ride once more over the wall and you've cleared it. Number 3, and probably one of my favourites to perform, is to recontest the point of Hollywood for the defending team. When spawning, take the left spawn exit. Use your amp just before leaving and angle your camera up and round to the left when wall riding off the side of the spawn exit. You need enough height to clear this box. Upon clearing this box, perform 2 wall rides on the left wall, with the second transitioning over to the right, to land yet again another wall ride on the building prop. Make sure you're angling your camera up for these last few wall rides. From here to the last wall, perform one last high wall ride to clear that roof, and that's you to the point area. On Temple of Anubis, there's this very effective way of landing a sound barrier to cover the whole of point B. Start from spawn, obviously, and begin your amplification before approaching the stairs. Now remember that the angle of the following wall rides are going to be pretty high, because you're needing a lot of height for this one. So it's one on the far right corner, transitioning over to the left exiting corner, then one on the right corner following just after, and whilst hitting this corner, bend yourself all the way round the corner, then activate your ultimate mid-air for that double jump action to reach that high ground. Stylish. Now, what would a Lucio rollout list be without this iconic LIJIANG Gardens rollout? Let's break it down into a few easy steps. As you begin walking out of spawn, activate your amp pretty early on for that initial speed required for the first few wall rides. Quite a high first wall ride on the left spawn door wall, then a comboing wall ride onto the spike of the sign roof. Transition over to the right and hit the flat part of the side of the building, then slightly over to the left into the leaves to hit a wall ride onto the trunk of the tree. A low wall ride on the side of this wall, then one more low wall ride on the side of the pillar if you're looking to get that environmental boop onto the sim teleporter. Now one thing about this rollout, make sure you don't do what I did right away, which was not knowing when to stop. You're wanting to stay on the point for this one. And our closing rollout is to get yourself back into the fight on Rialto, recontesting that payload choke we're always held up on. Upon spawning, amp right away and hit the pillar on the right. Now notice that all of these first wall rides are going to be angles very low down. From this pillar to the second, low enough to clear that exit, then a wall ride off the side wall of the right spawn door. This part is quite tricky here. So try to angle yourself a little over to the left to begin with, then curve into the doorway towards the end of this wall ride to hit the right side of this doorway and have an angle to go through it. Now from here, an optional bounce onto the bridge and 2 more wall rides on either wall side and you're right back into the fight. I hope you guys enjoyed these rollouts. If there are any absolutely ludicrous rollouts I missed, then hey, let me know. Thank you all once again for watching, and bye bye for now.
Push off. I'm under attack.
Come on.
Come on.